Great Hera, does Wonder Woman have some Easter eggs, references, and trivia worthy of the gods? Here's everything we found. The only real connection Wonder Woman's solo movie has to the larger DC extended universe is the photograph delivered to Diana from Bruce Wayne at the start of the film. This is the same photo seen in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice that meant a great deal to Diana. Speaking of BVS, the director of that film in Justice League, Zack Snyder, has a cameo in Wonder Woman as a soldier during the film's later Belgium sequence. Diana working as a museum curator does have a precedent in the comics. She worked at the Gateway City Museum of Antiquities during a period in the 90s era Wonder Woman comics. In the movie, Diana tells Steve Trevor that she was made from clay and brought to life by the gods. While played for laughs, that's the actual original way Wonder Woman was, quote, born in the comics. It wasn't until the New 52 reboot that it was revealed that she was actually the child of Hippolyta and Zeus, although 2016's Wonder Woman Rebirth retconned that twist away, so it's back to the original clay version now. During the storybook retelling of the Amazons' origins, Hippolyta is shown rising up to free the Amazons from slavery. In the Wonder Woman Earth 1 graphic novel by Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette, it was Hercules who had enslaved the Amazons, and Hippolyta had to reclaim her magic protective girdle from him before taking his life and freeing her sisters. In the film, Hippolyta gives Diana the headpiece worn by Antiope. We see something similar happen in the Wonder Woman: The True Amazon graphic novel by Jill Thompson. In this version, Diana is much more brash and obnoxious in her younger years, and instigates a disaster that accidentally kills Alethea, her childhood idol and mentor. She wears Alethea's armor into battle in remembrance of her. Wonder Woman creator William Marston originally incorporated elements of bondage, dominance, and submission into the character in her stories. And while none of that overtly made it into the movie, it is evoked during the end fight when Ares constrains her with metal scraps. There was a time when binding Wonder Woman's wrists together made her powerless, so the scene of Diana lying on the ground trapped and unable to free herself evokes that weakness. Speaking of Marston, he's also credited with inventing the polygraph, also known as the lie detector test. Maybe that's why he gave Wonder Woman's magic lasso the power to compel people to tell the truth. At one point, Steve jokingly refers to Themyscira as Paradise Island, but that's actually a commonly used name for the island in the comics. The name Themyscira wasn't actually introduced into the DCU until the debut of the 1987 Wonder Woman comic. Although it turned out that it was not her sword but Diana herself who was the God Killer, there is a recent precedent for the God Killer blade in the DC comics. In the comics, however, the blade was actually given to Deathstroke, not Wonder Woman, as the Master Assassin was hired by Hephaestus to kill a Titan. There, the blade showed the ability to change its shape and possibly even think for itself. Wonder Woman's first taste of ice cream, courtesy of Steve Trevor, comes straight from the comic book Justice League Origin by Jeff Johns and Jim Lee. It was also used in the Justice League War animated movie that adapted that story. The scene where Diana protects Steve from the German assassins in the back alley is a direct homage to Superman the movie, where Clark Kent protects Lois Lane from a would-be mugger by catching his bullet. The aristocratic German woman whose blue dress Diana steals to wear to the gala is Fausta Graples, a DC Comics character who is also a villainess on the 1970s Wonder Woman TV series. And while there are several historical figures who pop up in Wonder Woman, Danny Huston's evil General Ludendorff is the most notable. He's based on a real World War I military figure, General Erich Ludendorff. Finally, the film's climax seems to draw inspiration from writer Gail Simone's Wonder Woman comics, specifically in the scene where Diana summons Zeus'S lightning to defeat Ares. She managed a similar feat in Wonder Woman Volume 3, number 39, after which Zeus appeared and revealed that her gauntlets were forged from his own Aegis. It remains to be seen if those gauntlets have the same origin in the DCEU. For more on Wonder Woman, check out our video pondering the 5 biggest WTF questions we had after seeing the movie. And don't forget to check out our Wonder Woman review. Let us know any Easter eggs we missed in the comments, and make sure to keep it locked on IGN.